There, now it's recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's a red light down here. Today we're going to do a front fuel filter and a magical diesel purge at the same time because they're easy to do at the same time. So if you want to get a shot of that guy, that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to do the main front filter. There are three filters in this car. There's one in the gas tank, which is a pain in the ass to change. And then there's the main front filter, and then there's the pre-filter. So today we're going to do just the main front filter. It's easy, anyone can do it. The stuff you need is you need a 22mm open-end wrench. Some rags, of course, and I like to catch the diesel and filter it into a clean container so that I can just dump it back in the tank because it's going to be full when we take it out. And you start by loosening this top bolt. And if it's been a while, you gotta horse it a little bit. And then reach underneath and get your rag ready because it's going to start dripping. What this top bolt does is it loosens the filter so then you can spin it off. Rag around it there. Let's see if we can, oh, needs a little bit more. Seated. If you heard that, it's kind of the heat seals it on there. Would you mind grabbing me another rag, please?
Nope.
Thank you. And here's the filter. So be careful about the filter because it's full of diesel. You're going to drip a little, as long as you're careful with it. You won't drip a ton. And if you have your funnel ready with your clean container and your coffee filter, it makes it a whole lot easier. You just drain it in there. Then if it's clean, you can reuse the diesel. New filter. And before we put the new filter on, at the same time we're going to do the magical diesel purge. This cleans out the valves and everything. Cleans out the engine so that it runs more smoothly and more efficiently. So we're going to dump it in there. Basically we're going to fill this filter up and then reattach it to the bottom, if that makes sense. Before we do that, make sure the bolt that you took out is clean. Inspect it and make sure it has an intact washer. Do a little wipe down of everything else. And then once you have everything ready to go, fill up the new filter. So you can carefully kind of put it back under there where you had it. Line it up so that the watch your foot there.
Mm-hmm.
Line it up so when you put the bolt back down in there, it fits. This is Lyra's favorite part.
Mm-hmm. The scratching of the rug. So if it isn't lined up, the bolt won't fit?
Right. Yep. Good question. kind of like an oil filter if you've done one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get it snug on there, then you hold the filter and tighten the bolt. Oops. You don't want to go too tight. Just be reasonable about it. Make it snug. Kind of like an oil filter. You don't want to over tighten it, otherwise you'll disfigure the seal and then it will leak. Because you filled it up with diesel, well actually the Purge diesel, the cleaner, now it's not going to have as much air in the system and it will restart easy. If you put it in there dry, these cars are notoriously difficult to start when there's a lot of air in the fuel system. And that's it. So we'll start her up, and after you do the diesel purge and you've driven it for a few minutes, it's really important to check your fuel lines, especially these return hoses. So you've got the return hose from the filter and then between the glow plugs. Check those because sometimes this cleaner, this diesel purge, will actually clean the lines out so well that if they had any gunk inside of there that was actually keeping the hoses from leaking, they'll start to leak a little bit, and then you need to replace these return lines. So check that after you've run it around the block with the purge in it.